hipencil Studio
hipencil Store, cửa hàng đồ chơi dành cho bé, mua ngay tại hipencilstore.com.
Episode Interesting Things About Japanese Cuisine.
Baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo 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 doo, mommy shark.
What's going on that makes you so happy, Meow?
Hey, my parents will take me to a Japanese restaurant tonight, Yai.
That sounds interesting. Have you ever eaten Japanese food?
No, but I know Japanese food. It's sushi, right?
Japanese food is not just sushi. There are also many other typical dishes such as udon noodles, miso soup, tempura fried foods, and especially fresh seafood sashimi.
What? Fresh seafood sashimi?
That's right. Sashimi is fresh seafood that is eaten directly, completely unprocessed.
Do not do anything and eat it, causing stomach pain?
No, sashimi is stored at low temperatures, treated with vinegar to kill toxins, and it is often eaten with mustard and soy sauce to detoxify. So it is quite safe. For a person with a healthy digestive system, there will be no fear of stomach pain.
Great, I didn't expect the Japanese to think of such an interesting food.
There are many interesting things about Japanese cuisine. Do you want to know?
Tell me quickly, please.
Japanese culinary culture has interference between many different countries. The most popular is the delicate and harmonious blend of Japanese food with Chinese and Western dishes. An interesting point not to be missed when mentioning Japanese culinary culture is the 3-5 rule. Most dishes follow this rule. The 5 spices are the 5 flavors: salty, sweet, sour, bitter, umami. The 5 spices are the 5 cooking methods: raw, steamed, fried, grilled, shimmered, and the 5 colors are white, yellow, red, blue, and black. In addition, the Japanese way of seasoning also follows the vowel orders of the Japanese alphabet: sha, shi, shu, shi, se, sho, in which sa is sugar, alcohol, then si is salt, then shu is vinegar, and then se is soy sauce, and finally so is miso soybeans. Thanks to these rules, Japanese dishes have their own unique flavors and beautiful colors too, bringing uniqueness to the culinary quintessence of Japanese people. Not only beautiful and delicate in appearance, each Japanese food or dish has its own meaning and wishes sent to those who enjoy it. For example, shrimp represents a wish for longevity, cod roll is a wish for family prosperity and togetherness, tofu is a wish for good health, raw seaweed is a wish for happiness in the new year.
Wow, there are so many interesting things. The more you talk, the more I want the evening to come quickly so I can enjoy those Japanese dishes. I will eat until my stomach is full.
Did you know that Japanese people rarely eat a full meal?
Why, Yai? Are Japanese people very frugal?
That's not true. Japanese people have very healthy eating habits, and eating just enough helps them reduce the burden of a digestive system, and the body is also light after eating. Healthy eating habits are the Japanese people's secret to longevity.
That's great. Please tell me more about the eating habits of Japanese people.
Okay, Japanese people mainly eat low-fat foods such as fish, vegetables, beans, and fruits. They also use very few spices and minimize cooking steps, both preserving the flavor of the food and being good for health.
No wonder Japan is one of the countries with the highest life expectancy. But I don't like to eat just enough. When I encounter delicious food, I have to eat until I'm full.
If you want to eat a full meal, that's okay, because in Japanese cuisine, there are also fermented dishes such as miso soup, soy sauce, pickled apricot, and fermented soybeans, which are very effective in supporting digestion and making intestine healthier.
I like it. Japanese cuisine is truly healthy food.
There are many interesting things about Japanese cuisine. Let me tell you more. Japanese cuisine is characterized by each season. You will feel the natural flavors of the four seasons, which means the sophistication of the Japanese people through the ingredients and the presentation of the dishes according to each season too. In spring, there will be outstanding dishes such as clam rice, fresh bamboo shoots, and cakes mixed from strawberries and cherry blossoms. For Japanese people, cherry blossoms are a symbol of spring, so this iconic pink color often appears in spring dishes. In summer, Japanese people like to eat bamboo pasta, cold noodle, tofu, etc. These dishes are prepared and decorated simply and fresh. Japan's autumn has many famous dishes, especially dishes from matsutake, mushrooms, Japanese celery, sweet potatoes, and pumpkin. And winter in Japan will feature hot dishes such as oden hot pot, porridges like okayu, zoshu, ramen noodle, and stews.
That's so strange. Does each season have a different diet?
Yes, it's not mandatory, but Japanese people like to eat foods that are suitable for each season of the year, especially sushi. In every season, there are more specialties than others.
Do Japanese people often eat sushi, Yai?
Anyway, sushi is an indispensable dish in Japanese cuisine, especially during traditional festivals.
I also enjoy traditional Japanese festivals. When I have the opportunity to go to Japan, I will watch festivals while enjoying delicious food and imagine liking it.
But if you want to eat in Japan, you have to understand a few principles.
What's the rule, Yai?
Japanese eating principles? Let me tell you, Mel. The Japanese are famous for their order and meticulousness in everything they do. Therefore, when eating and drinking, they also have many rules that you need to pay attention to avoid mistakes and leave a good impression in their eyes. Haha. The first is the sitting position at the dining table. The most important person will sit from the longest distance from the door. Wait for elders or people with higher social ranks to sit first before you do. If you're a guest, let the host choose a place for you. And remember to thank or ask permission to eat before eating. When eating, you should eat the whole piece, not half bite, and then put the rest in your bowl. If the piece is too big, use your hand to cover your mouth while eating. You should not use the chopsticks you are eating to serve someone else, but use a new one. You should also not put your chopstick on the rim of the container, but put your chopstick on the chopstick rest. You will be surprised to see that Japanese people consider it polite to make a slurping sound when eating noodle soup, but when eating rice soup, you should not do that.
Oh my god, why do we have so many rules when it comes to eating and drinking?
I've only mentioned a few principles. There are many more.
What? How can I remember it from here until the evening?
What do you need to remember, Mel?
I'm going to eat at a Japanese restaurant tonight. I have to understand the rules to avoid being rude.
Don't worry, restaurants in Vietnam don't follow the same principles as Japanese people do. Only when you come to Japan do you need to pay attention to all these.
Oh, going out to eat and having to pay attention to this, and that makes me very stressed.
That's the culture of the Japanese people, and because of people like that, Japanese cuisine is unique and interesting.
Japanese cuisine is really interesting, but I don't know if it's delicious or not, so I'll try it tonight.
Wishing you a delicious meal, Mel.